Okay, so what I have here is my wife's 64 Plymouth Valiant. It usually gets parked in the wintertime. In the last couple of years, she just hasn't really drove it much. So she says clean it up and sell it. So that's what we're going to do. It's a 225 slant 6 with a push button automatic transmission. Get the hood open here. Yeah, I'll get the hood open and everything, and get back with you. Okay, so this thing hasn't been driven much in the last couple of years. Her health's failing as far as being able to get in and out of this thing and stuff. So she's going to get rid of it this year. So, like I said, it's a 64. It's Plymouth Valiant. Push button transmission. It's kind of a fun car to drive. It gets around pretty good. Excellent gas mileage. Really good gas mileage. So anyway, we're going to get her all cleaned up. Get it all spick and span and put it on the market. Anybody interested in a 64 Plymouth Valiant? It's a perfect example of one sitting here. It's not too bad. It's got some rust starting to show here and there. You can tell it was when we got it, it was an older restoration. Somebody had repainted it. You can tell that by the paint over the little Dodge badge right there. But she's a pretty solid car, except for under the floorboard here, we've got a patch. So we got some floor delete. So it's definitely a project, but it's a project you can drive. Oh yeah, need to get some lube on those doors. So anyway, I'll get it fired up here. Imagine the battery's probably dead. We'll get her fired up here and you can hear it run. Well, it's starting to work on the Valiant and the wind come up. Been in those trees, starting to rain. So I guess working on cleaning up the Valiant is going to be put off till the weather gets a little bit nicer. Yeah, heck of a storm coming in. So this here is Shadow. Come here, Shadow. Here, kitty. This is my wife's cat. I think all of them have a familiar. That's what I call her anyway. My wife's familiar. But here's the floorboard's pretty solid. Brand new tires, brand new spare. Pretty solid floors. Trunk floor anyway. So I think she'll clean up nice, and I think she's only going to ask $2,500, which I think is a really good deal for one of these old Valiants. You just don't see them around much anymore, that's for sure. But be a good start for a project for somebody. All right, so before I try to start this thing, I don't see anything in the radiator, so we'll put some radiator juice in. Let's see, muzzle. Check the oil while we're here. Oh, looking mighty low, so I guess I'll go find some oil. Well, I guess maybe I just stick the dipstick in farther. It'll come out looking better. Well, I wonder where that's supposed to stop at. Kind of not very handy when the cap's missing. So anyway, I'll check that. We'll get some cooling juice in there, and then we'll go from there. Well, it looks like it filled it up, but it didn't look like it had much in it to begin with there. I don't know, almost a gallon. Okay, let's hook up the battery. Let's see if it's got any juice in it after this winter. Yeah, I think I'll go get a gallon or a quart of oil and put in it. Okay, so we'll throw in a quart of some Rotella, shooting for some more zinc in the oil than the regular oil we got here. Might as well try to get the zinc in that engine, because it means that we know that's an old school engine. Alright, well, it looks like the fuel filter is completely empty after setting all year. Show you that it's definitely cold. Alright, definitely cold. It's not been started since, last summer sometime. Let's see how this goes. Well, we'll see if there's any juice in the battery and try to get some gas up in that fuel filter, which I doubt it's going to happen. We'll see. Well, just as I thought, dead battery. So we'll get a charger on it and try that again. You know, I don't know if your guys' luck is the same as mine. I go to hook up the battery charger and the car is parked just that far away that I can't plug it in without getting another extension cord. So we're looking at maybe 4.5 feet. 4.5 feet short. So I don't know, it always seems to be that way for me. Well, I'll tell you, around here, if you don't like the weather, just wait 20 minutes. So here comes that rain. Actually, I think it's going to be hail and snow. But yeah, just wait. Oh, here it comes. Yeah. So I guess I shut this hood, undo this battery charger, and get back at it later once this weather's passed. Like I said, 20 more minutes. And alright, threw a little bit of charge on this battery, so get it hooked back up, and we'll try this again. Hopefully there's a little juice in it. I think that little bit of, no, still no gas in the fuel filter. I did get to take out that quart of oil I put in, being that I did not read my dipstick correctly on depth. So that quart of oil was just thrown away, which, you know, oil's cheap, right? Alright, let's see if we can get a cold start out of this thing. Feels like I have no throttle. Sticky. Huh. Alright, I tried it a couple more times and it's finally got the fuel filter. I'm going to cheat and throw a little gas down here. Okay, a lot of gas down there. And we'll get this thing to fire up. And we'll try that again. The deal is. Third time's a charm. to pour gas down it 3 times. Looks like it's leaking out the bottom of the carb pretty good. So anyway, she's idling now. So I guess it's time we'll get the cleanup. Some cleanup done here. Get her sprayed off. Get it all vacuumed out, whatever. Get some pictures taken. And put it up for sale. It was fun while it lasted. She had fun with it. She didn't get to drive it a whole bunch, but when she did drive it, it was definitely a fun deal. Alright. So successful, I guess. Even though it didn't start on her own, I had to prime it. But whatever, it is what it is. Okay, it's the next day, so I thought I'd do a walk around before and after the wash. I don't know why it's so moldy and mildewed around the gas cap, but it is. So pretty dirty for setting, I don't know, sometime last summer, last time she drove it. So anyway, do a walk around, show how dirty it is, and then we'll wash it, see how good it comes, how good and clean it comes. Okay, so I got half washed. Can you tell the difference? Definitely was dirty. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the roof. Half done. Pretty noticeable back here, that's for sure. Alright. I'll finish washing it and then we'll go from there. Alright, so you know, if you want it to start snowing or raining or hailing or anything, just wash your car. Works almost every time. This is almost a snow hail situation going on here. So anyway, yeah, that's just the way that works. Not gonna hurt my washing job, that's for sure.
Alright, this is cold. Next day.
Okay, she's a done deal. She's as washed as she's gonna get. Of course, I'll take this video while it's still wet because it looks so much nicer when it's wet instead of when it dries. So what do you think? $2,500 takes it home. I think that's a pretty fair price. I'm only losing a couple thousand at that rate, so but I doubt if I could get 45 out of it. So we'll get 25, I'm sure. All right, well, now that it's all clean, I better take it for a little scoot. Alrighty, well, we got her all washed up. We might as well take her for a drive, huh? Yeah, it feels like it needs a little front end work. Needs a little TLC. Yeah, TLC. But it is what it is, right? It's 50 years old, 52 years old, something like that. Alright, well, she's running down the road, I guess. We'll put it on Marketplace.